Welcome to Good Mythical More. What is the worst thing that you can be given on Halloween? And what's even worser than that? And so on.
Oh.
We're gonna get the worst of the worst and rank
It's gonna get real dark. But first, let's donate $1,000 to Stand Up to Cancer to aid in their mission to raise funds to accelerate the pace of groundbreaking research that can get new therapies to patients quickly and save lives now. And you can also give standuptocancer.org/Rhett link.
Please do. All right, let's bring in our little big whiteboard thing here.
Gotta snake it through here.
So these are things that
Yeah.
you could be given while trick-or-treating.
Yep. Excluding razor blades.
All right, so we
Because that was an urban legend.
we got the worst, and then we can probably rank if we if we do this.
And I also have
The least worst.
dirt that I'm gonna dig up on you.
All right, so let's move these over here so we can make more of a, maybe that's too far. All right, so we got popcorn ball, raisins, granola bar, apple, pennies,
What am I looking for here?
circus peanuts, mini Bible,
Oh, there we go.
and a pencil. I guess all of these things have been given.
Oh, it's just one large.
That's good, you've excavated it. I think you found it.
Manila envelope, or as I used to say when I was a kid, vanilla envelope.
Vanilla envelope?
Yeah.
All right, and it says dirt on it, so I think you found the right one.
Dirt.
All right. Do you want to open that now? You want to get started on this? What you want to do?
I'm just opening it, and I'm not gonna read it. It's a tease.
Okay.
Oh, there's dirt. I mean, we didn't know who was gonna win or lose. Got dirt on Link on one side and dirt on Red on the other side.
Oh,
So
good.
maybe-
Read your own dirt.
Maybe we'll get both. Okay. Moving right along. What do you like the most out of this?
Pencil.
always
There's
use
some
pencils.
utility.
You can always
You
use
know,
pencils.
pencil's not the type of thing you go out and buy. So if someone's going to give you one, it's like, I could probably maybe use that. Of course, I can't tell you the last time I've used an actual pencil.
What's so bad about popcorn balls?
What's inside of a popcorn?
More popcorn.
There's nothing inside of it. Like
It's just more
there's
popcorn.
not a core
right?
to it.
I don't know if I've ever had a popcorn
Nobody
ball.
knows. Nobody knows.
My mom used to do that, like those plastic gloves that you can stuff popcorn in, and then it looks like a hand. You know.
And then you peel the glove off, or
Well, it's not like the latex glove. It's like the bigger plastic one, and then you put popcorn in it, and you tie the end, and then you put those like spider rings on the fingers and stuff, and like a little ribbon on the end, and it's like. You know, it's like, here's popcorn, but also a spider ring.
I think that only happened at your house.
Yeah.
I've never seen
We wanted
that.
to get creative because we had a king size bar neighbor, and you really had to compete with that. And
gosh,
those
king
things are
size-
expensive, you know?
that's too much.
It's unnecessary.
I mean, just
really.
a full candy bar is the talk of the town.
It really
I'm
makes
saying.
everybody
But to
feel
really go
bad.
for king size, okay, what kind of neighbor is that? You know, you got too much to prove.
You know what would really do it? You know what would get the whole town talking?
Soup.
You know, soup. Yeah, well, that also would do it.
Ladle it out, right into the kids'
Right?
mouths.
Or right into the bags. Right onto all your other candy.
yeah.
Those giant Reese's peanut butter cups that are like this big.
Yeah,
If you were to have those,
that's too much.
but think about all the kids that would come to your house. You're tossing those things out. But soup. I was to go with soup.
Is that the goal?
No.
I think everything.
I'm thankful I live in a neighborhood that doesn't have trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
LA is interesting because there are the neighborhoods that have risen up
Yep.
to become the destinations for trick-or-treating. And it's a combination of sidewalks and lack of hills and stuff like that.
Yep.
But if you're in a hilly spot with no sidewalks and
Yep.
weird lots and stuff, trick-or-treating, no bueno. So there's a number of places all throughout the town where it's like, if you live there, you got to know. You got to know if you're buying a house there
Oh,
that
yeah.
you are expected to be a part of this, and if you're not, you will be shunned.
Shunned.
Okay, a popcorn ball is usually made with marshmallows, powdered sugar, and corn syrup. That's what's in the. It's like a Rice Krispie treaty type
Okay.
of vibe. I
Dawning
guess.
on me that I've never had a popcorn ball.
But it doesn't sound bad.
It's certainly better than raisins and an apple and a granola bar, I think. So I think a popcorn ball, but there's a handmade nature to it that's could be scary.
I bet you can get them pre-made.
But let's put that as the least worst. Because everything over here is inedible, including the circus peanuts. So I think at a certain point, I don't want an apple. I'd rather have raisins and granola bar than an apple.
I think
Well, it depends on the apple type. You know, a good
think
Honey
that-
Crisp.
accepting
You know what I'm
produce,
saying? Not a
accepting
gallon.
produce from a person.
Right. It just feels weird.
Like a farmer?
No, like a homeowner.
I'm just
Just-
saying. Isn't a farmer a person? And
Yeah,
isn't
but
a
here's the thing.
person a homeowner?
With apples,
An orchard owner.
the thing
Yeah.
about apples is
Yeah, what if it's an actual farmer that you're going to his house?
I would accept
Or
it from a
house.
farmer. That's not what I'm
If
talking
he-
about.
If he farmed those apples, yeah,
I'm just saying
that's good.
you've got an apple. The thing that the person is holding when they hand it to you is the thing that you then put your mouth directly on.
Well, you gotta wash it. I don't know why I'm arguing for apples to be good.
Apples are good.
I just like apples.
I
just
like
like
apples. Link, he really doesn't like apples. He got serious apples.
Yeah, but the thing is like, have you been trying the wrong apples? Like,
Listen, I like the taste of an apple, but it doesn't do anything else for you. If you're hungry and you eat an
What?
apple, you're going to be just as hungry when
it
you're
keeps
done.
the doctor away.
I don't think that's true at all.
Apples do not satiate hunger. Granola bars.
There's groaning in there.
Those
Yeah.
are better.
Everyone
peanut
back here
gallery.
thinks you're wrong, but I didn't want to rub it in.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that raisins are better than apples.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that.
Like a nice box of raisins. Now that's something to smile
What about
about.
just a handful of raisins?
I don't like that. I like a little box, like those cute little boxes.
Pre-made raisins? I mean, pre-packaged raisins? Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's why it's down here. But I'm saying granola bars are better. But you know what? Now we've just said that raisins are the second best thing on this list because of the cute
a
boxes.
granola bar, depending on the brand, can be good.
Yeah, but these are still the best things.
Now, pennies is actual money.
It's worthless money. Useless.
Should we go into should we
No.
even go into the thing that we learned about pennies?
No, you got to save it.
We gotta save that.
Gotta save
If
that.
we learned something about pennies, boy, it blew our minds.
You
know what? Instead of saying that,
Pennies are bad.
I'll say
I'm actually going to say that a pencil is pretty good after a granola bar.
I got some dirt I dug up on Link. These are all facts. The first one is Link's glasses are actually a McDonald's Happy Meal toy from 1996. Yeah, true. That's true.
Wish I had them right now. I could see better.
Link puts his mouth on the butter dispensers at movie theaters, and when people tell him to stop, he screams, "I'm famous!"
Have you seen the hack
Plausible.
where you can put the straw on the butter dispenser and put it down to get butter down in the bottom of your popcorn without having to layer it?
This is a hack?
Yeah. You take a Slurpee straw.
And you attach it to the butter dispenser at the AMC?
I think you just jam it down in there, and then
I don't think you should do that.
then you hit you don't touch it. You hit the butter dispenser. You send it down into the straw. Anybody tried this? Good idea.
This is better than getting the wide
Yeah, it's better than that.
paper bin that they can give you and then just going
Yeah.
a thin layer.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what do you think about this? Link only left Christianity after losing a fiddle match to the devil. That's really dumb.
Like that?
That's really
A
dumb.
fiddle match.
Fiddle match.
All right. I think a pencil's not that bad. I'm happy to get a pencil. I'm more happy to get a pencil than pennies or an apple. I'd rather get a pencil than an apple. I've said it.
What about this mini Bible?
Fine print.
I mean,
I'm sure people have done that.
I'm interested in that because I want to see how small you can get it. And like, put it right
in
is it
there.
all 66 books or is it just the New Testament? Is it a Gideon Bible? Know? Is it just a Gideon Bible? Remember
Gideon,
those?
why the Gideon's good.
Now, can I just say a little bit of something about the Gideon Bible?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, back in the day, you went to a hotel, you opened up the bedside drawer, and there was a little New Testament Bible.
Yep.
Placed
Is that
by
not happening anymore?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. So
Oh,
that was
sorry.
placed by the Gideons, and it was the 27 books of the New Testament, because that's all you needed to be saved, and then you can introduce yourself to the problematic Old Testament after the fact, and then make sense of it. Start with the new. Then something happened. I'm just going to say, I know we have a lot of fans who are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but y'all pushed us out. And now there's the Book of Mormon in so many hotels. You really did it.
Really?
You really did it. You pushed out the New Testament.
It's not that there's both there?
It might be both. It might be the Book of Mormon and the New Testament. I don't know. I've been afraid to open it.
Okay.
All I know is at some point I was like, the Mormons have gotten into the hotels.
What about a good adult coloring book? Come on.
Just something we can all agree on?
Yeah. Just a little stress relieving adult coloring book.
Has anybody else noticed this trend? Yeah, Megan.
I think you're particular to checking the Bibles.
The first
out.
thing I do when I get into a hotel is open the drawers to see who's gotten in there.
I think in the mini Bible, the Last Supper is nothing but tapas.
I think in the mini
I like that
Bible,
'cause it's small.
Carney thinks in the mini Bible.
In the mini Bible,
that
the Last Supper
is nothing but
tapas. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Take these tapas in
Why did you
remembrance
just
of me.
repeated exactly what he said and then didn't add anything?
It bore repeating.
Take these tapas in remembrance of me. Share. What's a good tapas? What's the best tapas? What's the best tapas?
Pan con tomate.
Take this pine cone tomate in remembrance of me. What'd you say?
That's what she said.
It's the no.
Stevie said pan con panate.
It's the bread that you have the roasted tomatoes that you
Yeah,
roast
yeah,
so
yeah.
long that it
Yep.
becomes a spread, and it's like the most simple
Yeah,
one.
I think maybe we should say, drink this queso fundido
In remembrance.
in remembrance of me.
Yeah. How do you feel about these?
And then Jesus was like, have you dined with us before? We do things a little differently.
Right, yeah, we do things a little differently.
Yeah, you do.
That's all we do is when he says it, we repeat it.
Okay. Yeah.
I do that with
we
Link
like
all
it.
the time. It works.
If we like it.
Well, the emphasis is a little different.
Okay. Dig up another one.
Link watered a plant on his desk for 3 years before realizing it was fake.
Okay.
Link swears pregnancy isn't that hard. I've heard him say that, yeah. Link wanders around the mall for hours every weekend waiting for someone to recognize him. They never do. You want one about me?
Yeah, you can read it.
Rhett only left Christianity after losing a fiddle match to the devil.
Guys, are you serious?
Well, I mean, listen.
Are they the dirt? You just repeated the dirt?
We were together, don't you remember?
Or your dirt is my dirt?
Rhett only launched, this is a good one. Rhett only launched a music career as an excuse to be alone sometimes.
Because nobody would show up.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
All right, give me another one about you.
Rhett once crashed his car into a Dick's Sporting Goods just so he could yell, "Now that's some big Dick's energy."
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Rhett swears pregnancy isn't that hard.
I understand. If you're only gonna read one or the other, why come up with new ones? Well, we are reading both. You've been exposed.
Okay, this is to me. Rhett's hair is just a Julia Roberts wig from Party City.
I like a Julie Roberts wig.
I like that.
All right. Party City carries Julie Roberts wigs?
I hope so. Okay.
Right now, pennies are the worst thing that you could be given. And circus peanuts are
Hold on, you think an apple is worse than a mini Bible?
You were curious about it. We got a Carney.
An apple is worse. Yeah. Is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They get better as you go down.
But pennies is money.
It's like the worst money.
It is the worst money.
It's like...
But how often do you think?
It's
Well,
money that's annoying to have.
it's money that the person you're buying something from already has, just in case it's needed. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Give to
worthwhile it
you
is.
so you can give it back to
So you
them.
can give it back to them.
Right, nobody cares.
It's a rounding error waiting to happen.
You're going to toss a penny in like a kid's jack-o'-lantern? I mean, it's not a wishing well. This is the worst.
Okay. But let's keep it pretty.
Okay, yeah, keep it. All right, there you go. Yeah, keep it pretty. Keep it pretty. And then we're going to move this here.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
All right, now we're ready to start. Welcome to Good Mythical More.
Did you know that Link takes an Uber to work every morning, sits in the front seat, and blasts ear biscuits from his phone?
I'm famous. You weren't able to join us live for Good Mythical Evening? Well, it's available on demand. Check out goodmythicalevening.com and watch this year's GME on your schedule.